Hello, everyone. I have a story to tell you guys. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. Okay, let's just get right into it. A guy was met, and so we can just say online. But you know what? No, I'm gonna just keep things 100. Rewind. So I'm telling this from a perspective because I wanna, for all parties involved, I wanna keep it private. So I'm gonna say it and talk in like second and third person. So bear with me. But this story needs to be shared. So a particular security comes into um my location for work, just a security area because of course, you know, theft is theft is theft is theft. So this was for about maybe a year or two, but for sure a solid year. And so my coworker sees a guy, he's really cute. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty handsome. And so we encourage her. So a year later, we encourage her to go ahead and talk to the guy. We figure why not? If he's cute, shoot your shot. It doesn't hurt to shoot your shot. All you can say is yes, or you can say no. So my coworker finds his social media through his company successfully. She finds it. She sees it. She follows him. He follows back. He likes her pictures. She likes his pictures. So now they playing cat and mouse. Cool. That's okay. You want to kind of see where the guy is. You want to see if you throw in a bait, if he's going to catch it, if you catch my drift. So they're DMing each other. Wonderful. Um, it's consistent. So she thinks nothing of it, but she thinks, okay, maybe he might be interested because the energy is high. So she decided to also match his energy. Cool, no problem. So now she gives a disclaimer saying, okay, well, hey, you know what? I would like your number because of the simple fact that I'm always on social media. So it'd be much faster if I can just get your phone number. No worries. He gives a phone number. Wonderful, right? So now they're texting, and so they're just talking, they're having conversations, and energy is still high on both ends. Wonderful. So now the conversation of Pound Town comes up. Okay, cool. All right, so they're going to meet on this particular day. So they meet up, and so things are on fire, and she's doing this, and she's wearing this, and she's stopping by. Mind you, you didn't hear me say anything about them going on a date, about them talking on the phone, nothing. Everything it just went from DMing to text messaging. Where am I? Okay, 3 minutes, wonderful. So now, that first time, it was spectacular. She's feeling sparks. Um, you never know how the guy's feeling, but um, she enjoyed it. Wonderful. Now, a couple days pass. They're still talking as usual. So she's glad that it wasn't there's just the, that saying from that song. I forgot who the heck sings it, but one of those rappers where he only hit it once and it was old news. At least, thankfully, it wasn't that. That's wonderful. So they continue to text. Mind you, talking? No, none of that. So now they're on um the second Pound Town. Okay. And it wasn't as good as the first one, but whatever it is, what it is. We're not here to judge anybody because maybe he's tired, maybe she was tired, maybe she doesn't want to brag and put him on a high horse, and that's okay too, because I've heard of that. No problem. So now things are like dwindling a little bit, but she is keeping the faith that maybe he just got busy at sometimes and whatever. So a holiday was coming up. Maybe it was Halloween, maybe it was Thanksgiving, but let's just say it was Halloween. Probably Halloween, because trick or treat, yeah, so we're gonna say Halloween. And so she's like, oh yeah, I would like Pound Town for Halloween. Okay, wonderful. So So once again, they enjoy Pound Town again. Okay, whatever. And so now things are dwindling. No secret, right? And so the texting becomes less and less. She'll text something, and he may text back, but not at the same rate. Days are passing by, and she may text something. He didn't respond all day. Might respond the next day. It is what it is. Um, and I cannot believe I said this whole story within a 5 minute range. That's crazy. Um, but I say that to say this. Um, this is nothing new, but you know what? I'm wrong because I'm leaving out key points to this video as to the point I'm trying to make with this video. When they began to speak, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, that guy, he's pretty handsome, and I think that he's just one of those where, like let me put out some big names so you guys could understand what I'm talking about. Guys like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, like super handsome, or let's say what they call the Aquaman. What's his name? The Momoa guy, Jason Momoa. I think that's his name. Or Lenny Kravitz. Lenny Kravitz. Kravitz. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. But like, I'm saying these names because not a lot of men look like that. But this guy just had a particular look. Like what? It's just it's like, like the scene out of a movie when the guy is just so handsome that you just stop and stare in awe because he's just so handsome. That's how he looked. And I think that because this guy is paying her mind or giving her attention, she just got starstruck. And when you text things like, oh, yeah, I have a fantasy, I want to do this, I want to do that, the guy may not feel that way. But, I'm sorry, excuse me. You say I have a fantasy, cool, no problem. Let me fulfill that for you. Now, he got what he wants. You got what you wanted, right? You wanted your fantasy fulfilled. And and then you wonder why you're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's not my character. I don't do those things. That's not me. I've never done this before. And you wonder why they're like, oh no, I'm not judging you, judgment free zone, this and that and the third. I don't care what anybody says. If you are quick to hop into bed with a guy and the guy has put in zero effort, in the back of his mind, he's like, wow, this was easy. Like, I kid you not. And it sucks because we sit up here with the nonsense of, okay, well, let me do what he wants because I don't want to be alone and this and that. I've heard that. I've heard that, and it sucks, but I've heard that. So now I'm listening to the story and I'm like, wow, like I cannot believe how fast that played out. You got the guy, that's wonderful. But you share news about fantasies and this and that, lustful desires and this and that. I'm just keeping things 100 here. He give you what you want, and just like that, he's gone. And I mean, wow, just that it hasn't even been a one solid month, and all of that, all of that happened, but then not even a 1 month span. And we sit here like, wow, what are we doing wrong? At the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie. I told her, I said, listen to me, you both are wrong because you say he told you the disclaimer, he not looking for nothing serious right now, whatever the heck that means. Because you cannot be in your 30. I think they both in it, or no. She's in her late 20s. He's in his early 30s. So you mean to tell me that what's going on at this stage in your life where you feel like you don't want anything serious right now? What's going on? Heartbreaking this and that, I understand, but I just don't know like what transpired, like what happened that you're like, I'm done with this one. To the point where now, if she'd asked for Pound Town, guess these are some of the this is it. When you texting a guy asking for Pound Town, and he doesn't even give you a response, it could be a number of things. One, which sucks, but one, you throwing it at him so easily, it could turn him off, and he may not want it. Two, unfortunately, he might be getting pound town from from somebody else, but still wanting to just experience what would it have been like being with you. Three, maybe he feels like maybe because you both are catching feelings, okay, fine. He wants to voluntarily take a step back. It could be that as well. Um, and I feel like those are the top three, because normally when a girl's over there throwing it at the guy's catching it. He's taking it and as much as he can too. So for a woman to say, okay, they're gonna text the guy asking for alone time, and the guy doesn't even respond. Wow. So me personally, I feel like in this case here, it's time for her to walk, because I I'm nobody's a slut. Nobody's being judged here at all. These are two adults, and this is what they chose to do. But I still feel like they both are wrong, because one, you should have held your horses, because look at this individual. He's super handsome. Like I probably said this 20 times already. I understand that. But the point that I'm making is that sometime when they look so good, you don't know how many women they have like lined up. Like what I mean by lined up is for my younger viewers, is that because it looks so good, it's like they could just walk into a room. Like, picture this guy, like literally what they call a tall, dark, and handsome. So imagine this guy like a big football giant. I mean, this guy here, he's huge. I mean, I think he's like 6'2", 6'3". I don't know, because I don't really know like male heights like that. But I'm just saying, just by me viewing him, like a nice like dark chocolate tone. I wish I could show you his picture. That I mean, like what, his hands are just like, oh my god. Anyway, not that I'm fantasizing about him, but I'm just saying, like I said with Dwayne The Rock Johnson and the other and Momoa and the rest of them, it's like when they look a certain way, they could just walk into a room and just pick out you, and you. Come on, y'all come home with me. You understand? Like it's like that. So when they're giving off player like vibes of player energy, or the way that they look, like they just have like a distinctive, one of a kind look. You know the saying that says like when God made you, he threw away the clay. Those kind of looks is like, what could you expect? And it's the reason why I'm getting riled up, is because I'm like, look at him. You mean to tell me you thought that you were the only one? And you know what? And it's a possibility. Maybe you were the only one. Maybe you probably didn't do something or did something, whatever the case may be. It's true and it happens. But I sit here to say, you, it's like, oh yeah, I'm not judging you. Yes, they are. Because I feel like if you would have said, okay, when we start talking on the phone, or when we go on at least a date or two, then maybe we could factor in Pow Town. But if you, well, he literally makes no effort, can't pick up the phone and hold a conversation with you, can't say, okay, it's not much, but hey, let's go to Chili's or Applebee's, whatever, a cheesecake, whatever. I mean, cheesecake might be kind of much on a first date, but so let's say Chili's, TGI Fridays, something like that. Flanagan's, Red Lobster, well, Red Lobster, now that's kind of high too. But then again, in today's society, what's cheap? Anyway, but back to this video. Um, for him to make zero effort. Then when you want it, Pound Town, you go to him every time. You see what I'm saying? So it's like he's getting everything on a silver platter. And oh yeah, but because he's so sweet, he's such a gentle giant. I understand that. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I can sit with you and we can boo and we can cry together. But one, use over there getting your fantasies met. You rush up into the bed. You open up your mouth. You open up your legs. I'm just keeping things 100. And then you wonder why he's over there, giving you the best pound time that you've ever had, as so she says. And then, oh well, he just up and oh yeah, well he just up and he just left. And it's crazy to me, because on one end it's like, wow, how can these guys give Stellar a pound town? And I don't care about her. I can't fathom that. But then again, this video is not here for that, because that there, you'd have to hear that from you would have to hear that from a guy's perspective. I cannot give you an answer on how or why guys do that. I can't give you an answer for that. I'm just here to say that pretty much the moral of this story and this story time and this girl talk is this: I understand that us as women, sometimes you feel lonely, or sometimes you feel like you hot, or sometimes you feel like, wow, this guy's paying me attention, like almost starstruck, like you're talking to like Chris Brown or Drake or Usher, or the list goes on and on. So I think that maybe it was just like, wow, because this guy here is considered untouchable in my location, in my job. That's what I meant to say earlier. I meant to say job. So with him being untouchable, it's like, wow, you got to be like the cream of the crop to talk to him, because I guess because maybe his demeanor, like I said, big, tall, dark, so maybe he doesn't really look as approachable as he probably will. Um, but like I said, I just feel like because he looks so good, it's like whoever he's with has to be top notch as well. You understand? Like I feel like even what I have on right now, I feel like I could not wear something like this to go on a date with him on, because I just feel like you have to be like literally like the top tier. But like I said, I don't know him personally, but this is just the energy that he gives, because like I said, it's just like people aura or people energy that you read. So, but anyway, so to get to the moral of this, because I hate long videos that are talking about nothing. Um, I'm here to say that I get it how sometimes you want to go against the grain and ask guys for the number. I could understand that. But I'm just saying sometimes just us as women, especially us as melanin and Caribbean, and just people who are people just Caribbean, what they call them, minority in general. That's what I mean, minority in general, because I'm not being racist, none at all. But when it comes to the whites, the Asian, the Chinese, whatever like that, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, they already have a ring on their finger. But why is it not like not that for black? But anyway, that's not the purpose of this video. I'm just saying, what I mean is this. Yeah, you're afraid to be lonely and this and that. But what the way I'm taking this story is that she was so quick to be hot. And I'm not judging my friend. I'm not saying nothing like that. But I feel like the way she was talking and what she told me was like she was the one that initiated, sending flirty and sexual flirtatious text messaging. And so he fed off that. But I feel like maybe if you didn't say anything right away, maybe sometime probably would have passed. And maybe he probably would have gotten a chance to know you. But because you're trying to seem like you're the like this cool person, like this cool girl where, oh yeah, look at me, yeah, I'm cool, although I don't really do hookah and vape and all that stuff, but oh yeah, I'm cool, I could get down with it, get down. But sometimes us as women, we need to store our roles. We really, really do, because whatever energy you put out there, especially if a guy has not got any yet, he's gonna feed off of that and see how far can I go with this person. And for her to feel washed up, I could understand that. For her to feel used, I could understand that. But at the end of the day, like I said before already, you rushed over there, dressing up in all kind of God knows what costumes, probably the Playboy ones. I don't know. She said costumes, so I'm thinking, I don't know if it was for Halloween or what, but I think maybe one of those lingerie teddy costumes. Let's say something like that. But you dressed a certain way, you acted a certain way, you sent certain messages, he responded to that, and then now, you got pound town 2 or 3 times, whatever, and you want more, and he's not even answering. I've never heard of that where you ask and I'm not even gonna respond to that. It's like, wow, what in the world happened that he's not even gonna respond to you asking for pound town? I That's beyond me. I cannot give you an answer in this video. I cannot. But what I can say is this. I hope that one is this video helps somebody out here, because of the fact that I understand sometimes like, oh my God, wow, I'm talking to the hottest person in here and whatever. I can understand that, because when she, when they were talking for at least the first week or so, I felt happy. I wanted I was happy to share the joy with her. But then when it just turns into complete, like not even, oh yeah, he just breadcrumbing me to absolutely nothing at all. It's like, who can I blame but you? Because at the end of the day, guess what? Oh, he's this, oh, he's that, oh, he's a player, this and that. But guess what? You ran up there to go lay in the bed with him. So you lay down with him. So what do you expect? You understand? And it sucks. And I don't mean to say it this way, but sometimes you have to kind of give tough love at times, because like if you don't, how they gonna learn from it? Because next thing you know, another cute guy come, and it's like the cycle's gonna continue and continue and continue and continue, and you don't want that, because guess what, we're getting older and older. So I say this to say, please ladies, look better, dress better, govern yourself accordingly. I'm not saying never go out to go get a guy's number. I'm not saying that at all. Like, I'm not. But I'm just saying to myself, if you feel like you put in more effort or that you put in more work, I'm talking about to get the number or whatever like that, see where the guy stands. See if he's texting you first. See if he's willing to call you. See if he's willing to take you somewhere. You understand? Like I said, it sucks how this is like the older you I would have thought the older you got, you'd be able to find somebody that's for you. You understand? But it's like now it's like you gotta find somebody when you're younger. But we're older, and guess what? We can't take back any because we're not getting any younger. So I say this to say that I hope in this story helps somebody out there. It's okay to be like, oh my God, he's so cute and fantasize, but I definitely would say, you know what, sis, how that video, some popular YouTube video that say, sis, stop, sis, please slow your roll, because you didn't even know him. Like, I mean, I'm not disgusted by it because you understand people have feelings and people, want to have needs met. Believe me, I understand that. But for you to say he's this and he's that, but the way you threw yourself at him, maybe, and that's what I'm saying, maybe he's not sleeping with nobody, and that could be wonderful. But if you're throwing it at him, you might be wondering, like, wow, I don't have to do absolutely nothing at all. Psst, I don't want that anymore. You see what I'm saying? So we have to start holding ourselves at a higher value. Because if not, you're going to keep getting heartbreak and heartbreak and heartbreak and heartbreak. Then you're one of the same ones on WhatsApp. They're looking to see if he's responding to your messages. On Instagram, you scrolling their page, and you don't want that to happen again and again and again and again. So I'm sharing this video with you guys to just say that I'm not for women approaching men, but sometimes you have to do what you have to do, and that's okay. But what I'm saying is, when you guys do meet, when you guys do communicate, just see where he is and you match that energy. And biggest thing, let him work as well. See if he's willing to come see you. See if he's willing to just call you. Conversation is free. So I hope this video helps somebody out there. Comment down below if you've ever been starstruck, got somebody who you feel like you would have never gotten, and if you're with that person, did you guys stay? How did it work out for you guys? Because when you share your story, you help others feel like you're not alone and that it's okay. And although she was hurt for some while, but guess what? It's okay. You get back up again. You build up the pieces and you move forward. But now you put that lesson inside of a box and you learn from that. You don't repeat the same thing again and again. I'm not gonna lie though, just between me and you, don't tell nobody, but between me and you, when he come back in, I'm gonna be looking at him different now. When I see him come back up in there, that's for sure. But um, it's just, I think that it's only because of the fact that I can't. It's like, yeah, he's wrong too, but she's wrong too. So let me know, am I wrong for saying that my friend is wrong? But anyway, to end this video, thank you guys so much for watching all the way until the end. Please, ladies, dress better, look better, drink your water. I mean, we could go on and on and on. But on that note, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking with me. And please, ladies, slow your roll. And if a guy wants you that bad, it's only been 1 week, 2 weeks, let him show you that he wants you that bad. And not by no text message and not by no pictures, no. By quality time, by acts of service. Yeah, dinners are okay too. But definitely quality time. See how he talks to you. Like the stuff that money really can't buy. You understand? Those kind of things. But on that note, I thank you guys so much for watching all the way until the end. Um, Please comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.